The students decided that it would be really important to mark this moment in time, and they wanted to have some sort of historical marker. And to do that, we needed to pitch it to the village council, and we also needed to raise money and tell the community about it. Some kids were put off in certain instances when, they interacted with adults that didn't agree with it. To me, that was, a really amazing part of their resilience, because they were able to say, well, it is a good thing and it is right, and what he came here to say is an important thing for us to talk about. It's not something we like to talk about. It's like talking about lynching or, something that's bad. This is a part of our history, and not to get defensive about it, but just to accept that we have evolved. And I think that understanding the past helps you to be present in the future. It's also about being able to be a part of a bigger community, a local community and a world community.
Once I hit puberty, once I turned 13, I felt in ways that I was perceived more as harmful than in harm's way. And I remember becoming very preoccupied at Winnetka with becoming or seeming like I was non-threatening. I was given very strict rules on when I came to drive, on speeding, on curfews, on how to talk to police officers, where to put my hands, because the slightest move could be a difference between life and death. I think this community inadvertently, I don't think it's intentional, I think trains you to be cautious of people that are not like you. I think I would have personally benefited from having teachers of color, but I think it's even more important for many of my white classmates to have had that. A person of color as a role model figure.
We do a lot of things with our population, which really is a international population with 90 languages spoken throughout the community and many different cultures and religions represented. One of the things we've done in my job is working with various parent groups. So we have a cafecito group for our Spanish-speaking parents. We have Soraye, which is a group for our Syrian parents. And then we have the affinity group for our African, Black, and Caribbean families. And those groups meet monthly to talk about ways that they can support their kids in school. When my parents got married in the early 70s, it was right after the laws had changed banning interracial marriage, and they chose to move here and to raise us here because they felt that it was a welcoming place and a place where we could be ourselves as a family and be safe. And it's just a pleasure to be back in the community, raising my own family. Any way that I can give back, that's important to me to do.
I'm from Liberia. I came to the United States 2007 when I was 13 years old. When I was in Africa, I never go to school. So when I came here, they put me in the 7th grade. You could imagine a kid that never go to school. Sherry Medwin, that she said, oh, I could tutor this girl. Every Wednesday, she used to make sure and come and pick me up. We start from kindergarten book to step-by-step reading, learning how to write, to talk, to pronounce words. I remember I was struggling, I wanted some money, and I was going to school at the same time. But I never knew about the Roof Job Center until Sherry told me. So I was like, okay, you could hook me up. Pam was so sweet, so wonderful. I started working at Joe School. So it was by Pam, through her, I got the job. I went to the Camp Echo to Sherry Medwin. If you want to go to camp, you want to make friends, I would say go to Camp Echo. Don't worry about the money. There's way that they're going to help you raise that money. That's why I like about Evanston, I like about Winnetka, because they are willing to help them people to have fun for their life.